4 billion people.
We are used to it.
The last country in Europe. Here we have a local beer. 2 o'clock Friday morning here in Sharm el-Sheik, Egypt. We're heading to Switzerland for Shabbos for a family simcha, and we've got a stopover in Turkey. Hopefully we'll make it for Shabbos. My first time flying with Pegasus. Let's see what it's like. Just landed in Istanbul, not in the main airport. Crazy queues. And we've got a flight in 2 hours to Zurich. The reason I'm going to Zurich for Shabbos is because I've got 3 cousins for mitzvahs all in the same week. So I don't need a better excuse than that. And I have my grandparents who live there. Visit them as well. Works amazing. Just met a nice Hasidic bacha. Just nice to have a schmooze with a fellow Yid. Wish him good Shabbos. There's nothing like it, especially a week of not seeing too many Yid. It's been an incredible trip together in Egypt. Cham Shabbos, enjoy Israel.
Thank you very much. Baruch Hashem was amazing.
This isn't the main airport in Istanbul. The other one is much nicer, luxurious, spacious. This is really, really nowhere near as nice. All over the airport, there's football fans. They're coming, going to the World Cup. Everyone's there with their flags and everyone's talking to each other. The common language of the world is football. The most followed sport by over 4 billion people. And we as Yidden, all we have is our common language is Torah. Wherever you go, you can discuss something with someone. Someone will know something. Baruch Hashem, we've landed in Switzerland with a good 5 hours till Shabbos. Thank you, thank you. I can already smell the fresh Swiss air. Close to 0 here. Big change from Egypt, which was a good 25 degrees. Oh, good job I brought this coat with. I'm just going to try and find Chop, which is a shop which sells my favourite drink, a delicious iced tea. I'm also going to try and see if I can get a moon swatch. It's a collaboration between Swatch and Amiga, a limited watch, which is a good investment. I gave it a try to buy a moon swatch, but it's not a great timing because they either get in the afternoon or they get early morning. And now it's somewhere in between those two, so they've sold out. I found the Chop, which sells the drink I'm after. Here we go. So we've got our iced tea. Now the way it works for kosher food in Switzerland, there's a list. Whatever's on the list, you can eat. Anything else, you can't. There's no actual hechsher on the actual items itself. If it's on the list, it's okay to have. And the list keeps changing, so you have to keep up to date. Gonna take a train now. Very reliable trains here in Zurich. And then from there I'll take a tram to my grandparents' house. It's a good job I've been here before and I know exactly what to do. Zurich HB, Zurich Hauptbahnhof, is one of the biggest train stations in Europe. Has over 60 platforms with trains going all over Europe. And one's got a train here, from here, all the way to Italy. Switzerland, which is known for their watches, they're always on time. Public transport literally runs to the minute. You can always rely on them. Bang on time, as I said it would be. The street we're on now is called Bahnhofstrasse, one of the most expensive shopping streets in the world. There isn't many kosher restaurants in Zurich, but there is a bagel shop. It used to be called Books and Bagels. They sold safari and books, and then a bagel shop as well on the side, and now it's just a bagel shop. Delicious bagel here. Swiss ingredients of such good quality. Really, really yummy. Delicious lunch at the bagel shop. Got a 1-minute walk to my grandparents' flat. I think I'm gonna get some sleep before Shabbos. Only had 1 proper night of sleep in the past 4 nights, so I'm shattered. My most visited country is Switzerland, by far. I want you to give a quick guess in the comments how many times I've been here. Every week I'm excited for Shabbos. This week I'm extra excited after such a long, tiring week of travelling. Good Shabbos, everyone. Good morning, everyone. It's been a while since I've been on the camera, but today's adventure is, stay tuned. Here we are with Moshe. Hi Moshe.
Morning.
And today we are travelling to one of the richest countries in the world called Liechtenstein, one of the smallest as well. Very cool feature in this brand new Audi A4 that when you go past the speed limit, if the sign says 120, the car cruise control will set itself to 120. If it goes down to 100, it'll set it to 100. Like this, you never get tickets. first few steps in Liechtenstein, here in the capital Vaduz. It's the 6th smallest country in the world, sandwiched in between Switzerland and Austria. And behind me is the Rheinpark Stadium, the biggest stadium in Liechtenstein, which holds 7,500 people. Let's see what else is in this small little town. We have it, the DJI drone. It's a shame it doesn't come with me on every travel, but let's get some cool footage with it today. So since Liechtenstein is sandwiched in between Switzerland and Austria, both euros and Swiss francs are accepted here. But what I've seen so far, this place looks a lot more like Switzerland than Austria. Really got that Swiss vibe, Swiss shops. You know you're not in such an exciting place when the #1 tourist attraction is a castle.
Exactly.
This castle was built 800 years ago, and not so long ago it became the permanent residence for the Prince of Liechtenstein. Let's have a tour, let's have a look. One of the amazing things about Switzerland, which they have here in Liechtenstein as well, is these signposts. Tells you exactly where to go, clearly signposts everywhere. Gives you the exact time of how long it'll take to walk. All very clear. So per capita, this is the richest country in the world. And lots of rich people live here because the tax band is very, very good. A lot better than its neighbouring countries, Switzerland and Austria. And there's one billionaire here, and his wealth is equal to half the country. One of the craziest things I've heard about Liechtenstein is that it was once on Airbnb for rental for one night. It was 70,000 euros per night. I don't think anyone actually ever booked it, but potentially you could have rented out the whole Liechtenstein for 70,000 euros. Rent out a country, how cool is that? If any of you are thinking of even living in Liechtenstein, then the big perks of living there is you get a 90-minute lunch break. Heading back into Liechtenstein, if you want to visit Liechtenstein, which I don't recommend because it's quite a boring place, but there isn't any airport, so you'll have to fly to Switzerland, the nearest being Zurich, and then you can take a train from there. Liechtenstein is the last country in Europe which still has black number plates. The only other country in the world I know which has black number plates is Afghanistan. Today's lunch is going to be an interesting one. We have the Zweifel paprika crisps, which is kosher. It's on the kosher list here in Switzerland. We also got from the Jewish bakery some bagels. We're making a paprika crisps sandwich. It's delicious. If you haven't tried it before, you have to try it. And here is our crisp sandwich, a must try. On this bridge at the moment, I'm standing in Switzerland. As I walk back, I've just headed into Liechtenstein. Now I'm in Liechtenstein. No border control, no passport, absolutely nothing. Just a bridge which you can walk on. Now we're heading to the other side of the country, to the Austrian side. Let's see what's going on down there. We've been driving for 10 minutes. We went into Switzerland. We've gone through the whole of Liechtenstein and we're about to enter into Austria. 3 countries within 15 minutes with no passport. Here we are in this small little town in the border of Austria and Liechtenstein called Feldkirch. So since we're in Kislev, they have a nice Hanukkah market over here. Wow. Selling menorahs, donuts, dreidels. So write in the comments if we should make a vote to make a Hanukkah market as well. You know, there's loads of these kinds of markets. We should have a for us as well. Hi, hello. What's your name?
My name is Gary.
Gary, hi Gary.
Hi.
So do you live in this village in Austria?
I live in a village in Austria, about 10 kilometers from Breck.
Okay. Tell me, what's it like to be with 3 countries, Switzerland, Liechtenstein and Austria, all next to each other? What's it like?
We are used to it.
You're used to it?
We grow up with this situation.
Okay.
The Swiss people come to us for shopping because it's cheaper here than in Switzerland.
So the people travel to different countries where things are cheaper?
Yeah.
And where is it the cheapest?
It depends on the things you want to
It
buy.
depends which country things are cheaper.
Yeah, and it depends on the things you want to buy.
I understand, understand.
For example, meat and things like that is cheaper here in Austria than in Switzerland. So at the weekend, lots of Swiss people come here for shopping.
Shopping wild food. And what's cheaper in Switzerland?
At the moment, nothing.
At the moment, nothing cheap in Switzerland. Switzerland's an expensive country.
Yeah.
All right, it's nice talking to you, Gary. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Enjoy. Here we have a local beer, Forenburger, brewed in a village called Bludenz, which is around 15 minutes away from here. Let's give this a try. Good beer, good beer. Europe is a place if you want good beers. Thanks, Off we go back to Switzerland. Got a flight in a few hours. Let's go. On the way back into Zurich. It's almost Shkia, so we're going to quickly stop and have München. So Swiss are famous for the cheese, but are they famous for their pizza? Do they make a good pie? We're going to find out soon. Hi Opa. My grandfather is very kindly taking me now to the station.
Yeah, it's okay.
And from the station we're going to Basel. From Basel we take a bus to the airport and then we have a flight to Manchester.